We continue our pressure-packed elimination day. Bracket play has begun, and while things look tranquil out on the water, out on the field, the action is intense. As we now have Michigan against Pennsylvania, the winner will move on to face North Carolina tomorrow. North Carolina walked off Canada, but that was way closer than it appeared. North Carolina actually trailed for most of that game, but they are safely in the semis. California also in the semis. Puerto Rico and Philippines are currently playing behind us. So we're about to send another team to the semifinals, Michigan and Pennsylvania. Reese Pinizzato will be in the circle for Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the 2-3 matchup here for a chance to get to the semifinals, and Pinizzato is going to get the start in the circle for Pennsylvania. It's a deep bullpen for Pennsylvania. They have a lot of options, but Pinizzato has been the ace. Her numbers have been so good in this World Series. Hitters are only hitting just over 111 against her. It's been incredible what she's been able to limit these hitters here at the World Series in just the 2 earned runs. And you saw the emotion there in the package, right? So that brings the energy to the team, and that's what you need when you have someone in the circle, because this is such a meaningful game. Every pitch is going to matter.
Here's the lineup that Pinizzato will be facing from Michigan. They're the representative of the Central region. They will send 12 to the plate. Brooklyn Wright will be the leadoff batter. They've moved that around a little bit throughout the week, and B, as they call her, getting the start in the leadoff position. And before we go any further, Kenzie, in case she's watching right now, I want to say hello to Jersey Bop, hoping that she's okay. She got injured just before the game started and had to go to the hospital with her parents. And Ireland Scott is going to try to anchor center field. Ireland's moving over from right, and Kylie Sweeney will get the start in right field. So Jersey, if you're watching, we hope you're going to be okay and hope to see you back over here at the park.
Yeah, obviously the priority is her health, but that's a big loss for Pennsylvania. That's their leading hitter right now. 5 hits in this World Series, hitting over 600. So, you know, next woman up, had a little adversity here for Pennsylvania. But yeah, I hope she's all right.
So we're set to begin. Brooklyn B. Wright stepping into the batter's box. Wright takes a pitch outside for ball 1 to start the game. She is a part of a twin siblings. It's his twin brother. She says he's actually a foot taller than she is. She's 5 feet. And they're both 13 years old. There's a strike. If you're in danger of missing your flight this weekend, Kenzie, we could bring Brooklyn up to the booth. She wants to be a sports announcer. If she's not playing.
Yeah, no doubt. Tiari Jennings fan. Tiari also a shortstop, so of course natural pick there for Brooklyn.
2-1 the count. And a strike 2. David Burt behind the plate today. Pinizzato goes with the off speed, and way out in front of it is Wright, but she was able to make contact to stay alive. David Burt. Sure, he got his pregame instructions from you, Kenzie. Big strike zone.
Me? Never. The pitcher saying she wants a big strike zone?
I mean, I love the meeting you have with the umpires before the game.
It's just encouragement. I'm like, let's go, boys, have a day.
You
big
tell
zones.
them how to do their job. I think it's great.
Big zones, guys. Let's go.
Pinizzato going back to the off speed, and Wright doesn't take the bait. Full count. Long opening batter. Shortstop is Bills. One down.
Yeah, you're right. That was a long AB from right, and that's what you want from your leadoff. Even though she's not on base via the hit, gives your team a lot of opportunity in the dugout to see the arsenal from Pinizzotto. And what we saw in that at-bat was a lot of changeups. So Reese is coming out, showing that pitch, slowing it down early.
Lucy Baker, who we'll see working in the circle for this Michigan team, up to bat now. Baker, a good two-way player. Favorite band, Elevation Worship. She's a Texas Longhorn softball fan. Baker waits on that pitch and pops it into left field for the single. Thought about trying to turn it into two. Made a big turn at first and gets back.
Lucy Baker, the starting pitcher for Michigan, getting things going here. And you can see the legs are gone, but the hands stay back on the changeup, and that's the key. When your legs get fooled like that, as long as your hands stay back and you have some strength in your swing, you can make something happen.
So Baker on first, Connell up to bat now. Connell takes a strike. Connell delivered one of the big moments of the summer for this team, hit a home run in the state championship to send them to the regionals. Strike two, throw down to first. Baker gets back. Ball gets by the catcher, and Baker will head down to second. Hines, the catcher for this Pennsylvania team. So 1-2 count to Connell. Third batter of the game. That sends that right back to the pitcher. Pinizzotto makes the throw. Baker, though, gets all the way over to third. So runner on third now with 2 outs.
Down on field 2 is our other semifinal, or excuse me, the game that will determine the semifinals between Puerto Rico and Philippines. Oh, that's a nice grab. Puerto Rico with some, big defense. 0-0 ball game on field 2.
Courtesy runner at third base for Central, number 6, Lila Connell.
Lily Tuttle up to bat now for this Michigan team. Tuttle 4 for 8 this week. Pops that up. It's going to be trouble. Run scores. And Scott, little shaken up, trying to make that catch in center field. So that is Ireland Scott, who got the start in center field. And good to see her up walking around. You can see the divot she took out of the outfield. So their original starting center fielder, Jersey Bopp, was injured before the game, and now Ireland Scott is coming out of the game after that play where she was trying to make that catch. And that's, yeah, that's a big divot out there. So they're going to need a new center fielder. Central scored a run.
There you go.
We'll repair the divot.
Ferguson's going to go in the second. Nash is going to move the center.
Good job by Kylie Sweeney filling that divot.
Yep, thank you.
So it looks like they will be putting Cam Mash out in center field. And she was at second base.
The catcher is the number 17, Presley Wilcox.
And so second base now will be Ferguson. So Central with 2 outs. Got to run across, runner on first now. Wilcox the batter. Good pitch. Wilcox the batter, her mom Casey, the manager of this team. Puts that on the ground to shortstop. Forces it second. And that'll do it. But Central able to pick up a run in their first at bat. And we will see Pennsylvania coming to the plate when we return.
Well, the Aces are going to lead the way here in championship play. And for Michigan, it's Lucy Baker. She has been one of the best arms here in Kirkland in the World Series. She's been racking up the strikeouts. She has 22 going into this game, which is good for third overall. She's pitched 12 innings, so she has been an absolute workhorse. I love the little celebration that her and her catcher Wilcox have after every strikeout. But yeah, 12 innings pitched, and this is her 4th start. This is the ace, the go-to girl for Michigan.
And the offense gave her a 1-0 lead. And so time for Pennsylvania to try to battle back here in their first at bat. Cam Mash will be the leadoff batter for them. Mash already a all-county and all-conference high school softball player back in Pennsylvania. She was a sophomore this year. She'll be going into her junior season in high school. And dreams of being a professional beachgoer one day. And who doesn't? First pitch from Baker is a strike.
There's a lot of money in professional beach going. As if there is, I'm interested.
Yeah. Maybe if you're like a travel writer or something, you know, beach blogger. Got another game going on the field down below us. There's a hit by Mash to second base, and the put out is successful by Connell. So one down in our game on the left side of your screen.
Faith Tomba recording her 8th strikeout. This is the pitcher for the Philippines. Talking about this is the day of the aces. Everyone is going with their best foot forward, and for the Philippines, that's Faith Tomba. She is without a doubt the best strikeout pitcher here at the World Series. But Puerto Rico striking first here, 1-0 in the 5th.
Back on the left side of the screen, Bryn Roberts up to bat now. Let's get out of the way of that pitch by Baker. Baker having trouble finding the strike zone so far in this at bat. 3-0. O'Rourke 4 of 11 this week, couple of doubles. And will take her base on 4 pitches. So the East with a runner on.
First base number 12, Olivia O'Rourke.
And O'Rourke up to bat. Roberts down at first, her dad, the manager. O'Rourke, a big bat for this team. 4 for 4 with 2 over the fence home runs in one of their regional games. Hits that hard out to right field. But Cribbs is under it to make the catch. 2 outs.
That was a loud out from Olivia. The ball was hit deep, hit well. Playing it nicely out there, Cribbs. Running it down.
Addie Ketchup-Hines coming up to bat now. Had a grand slam in the regional tournament.
Number 13, Addie Hines.
Runner going. And no problem for Roberts. Roberts safely into second. Hines takes a strike. Hines was on the World Championship team last year in the Little League Softball World Series. He's moved up to Junior League this year and has a chance to win another world title. Three and 1. Only base runner so far has been a walk. That's hit hard, backhanded by Wright, and makes the throw. Nice play by the shortstop, Brooklyn Wright. Well, the softball siblings of the Central team have stopped hitting each other with their shirts and now fanning themselves.
Got the little scuba coming out.
I am very envious of those guys right now.
Like, it's just such a vibe. I love the Crocs and then the matching shorts, fresh off of the beach. Or I should say lake, right?
Yeah, they've been fired up all week.
Yeah, they've been bringing the juice.
Yeah, from Michigan. So Peyton Steenstra about to come up to bat.
For Central center fielder,
And Central has a 1-0 lead after an inning. Steenstra, 5'8", just 13 years old. Takes a ball outside from Reese Pinizzotto. Carlin Pickens fan. But the Michigan Wolverines are her favorite college team. And a strike right down the middle. That is hit to deep center field. And a nice play by Mash. Mash moved from second base out to center field.
Brings up number 5 for Hudsonville, Louie.
It's nice to get that first one out of the way, right? She's been holding down second base this entire week, and so just with some adversity, a couple of injuries to their outfielders, it's who can fill in, and love the utility that Mash brings.
One of your all-namers, Lily Lubbers, up to bat. Lays down the bunt. Pinizzotto fields it. Makes the throw. Got her. Just barely. Good hustle down that line, though. Lubbers turned on the Jets, but wasn't able to beat the throw.
Yeah, trying to go a little bunt and run here, but just a little too hard off of the bat for Pinizzotto, the lefty. That's not an easy play for those left-handed pitchers. You gotta have great footwork, of course, nail your throw.
And
nice play.
If warm-up swings counted, Wilmore would be a Hall of Famer. She takes huge rips before she gets up there.
Rocking the shades under the helmet
Yeah.
there.
Wants to own her own bakery one day. She has to listen to her music at the exact same volume before every game. That's her pregame superstition.
How would one know that? Like,
She says she puts it on the number 20 on the
Okay.
volume dial.
Okay.
Pinizzotto comes back with a strike, 2-2. Two outs here in the top of the second. Central scored a run in their first at bat. Outside, full count. Pinizzotto looking for her first strikeout, trying to avoid her first walk. And it'll be the strikeout, and Pinizzotto celebrates. Fired up in your face.
Well, ask and you shall receive. You want a strikeout? I'll give you a strikeout. The lefty with a quick 3-up, 3-down inning, and yeah, fired up about her first K.
Central up 1-0, heading to the bottom of the second. Do you want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball? Of course you do. So visit playlittleleague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. Back at Everest Park. Pennsylvania coming to the plate, trailing by a run. Reagan Bills up to bat, takes a strike from Lucy Baker. Bills pops it up. Wilmore calls everybody off and makes the catch.
That's the third pop-up of this short game from Lucy Baker. So she has 1 strikeout, but she's been working the ball up in the air. Spinning it up in the zone.
Cam Westover up to bat now for this Pennsylvania team and hits that toward right field. It will drop. Playing way back was Cribbs. And so that was in a perfect spot for the base hit. Cribbs really didn't have a play on it because she was so far back.
Well, this is why you have to have pre-pitch communication with your middle infielders and your outfielders about where we are. And so you could see where Cribbs, she was way, way back there. And that's a long way for her to go. But you have to continuously check with each other. Like, are you back? Are you in? So that way everyone knows exactly who has a better read at that ball. I feel like that was Connell's ball all the way.
So Westover is on base now at first. Kylie Sweeney up to bat, 4 for 9 this week. Taught herself how to play the guitar. Multi-sport athlete, plays soccer, basketball. Big Pittsburgh Pirates fan, goes to a lot of their games when she's back home in PA. Chops it over Baker's glove. Nice play by the shortstop. They get 2. Brooklyn Wright turns 2. And they will come back up to bat.
Oh, this is so pretty. Just right back up the middle, and Brooklyn Wright, take it yourself. Lucy Baker, a little tip of the glove, but yeah, step and get your throw off as you're stepping on second base for the big double play.
Oh, fans having some fun with a little Jackson 5 music here on the PA. And on the field, Michigan leading Pennsylvania 1-0 as we head now into the top of the 3rd inning. That 1 run scored in the first at bat by Michigan. And that's been our only scoring. We've only had 3 hits.
Leading things off for Central, the right fielder, number 2, Delaney Cribbs.
So Delaney Cribbs stepping up to bat now to face Pinizzato in the circle. Central team trying to pull off the upset. They would be considered the underdog in this game. Slapper Cribbs. She moved from being a right-handed batter to a left-handed slapper this year. Takes the strike. Casey Wilcox, the manager of this Michigan team. He's been involved really at every level of Little League. That is slapped to shortstop. Bills charged it, couldn't make the play, and Cribbs is safely on first.
Well, that's why she's working on that left side. She can use her speed, put a little pressure on the defense.
Zoe Cole stepping in, has a nice little bat flip when she gets ready to hit. She's got a lot of style. She is a equestrian, shows horses competitively, wants to actually be a veterinarian one day when she can buy a lot of lasagna. Runner going. Throws bounced into second. Out! Off the bounce. Cribbs is thrown out by Addie Ketchup Hines.
Ooh, there was just a lot of good softball here. Good throw and a perfect tag from Bills at short. And Cribbs, she has great speed. I would send her too. I would push the issue. This is just beating her by an inch.
Zoe Cole stays up to bat. 0-2. 1 out now. So the base runner is off the bases now. Cole, a little delayed swing, but made contact. Cole uses that bat like a baton. She just twirls it all over the place.
Hey, Zoe, come on, 7.
Here's her little flip. There we go.
I don't know how you take that.
1-2 the count.
Okay, let's go, 7.
Pie. Pinizzato wanted the strike, but our first base umpire, Jose Chaparro Santiago, saying nope, she did not go. So 2-2 the count. Ooh, 3-2.
Man, the last 3 pitches, I could have made an argument for every single one of them to be strike 3. It's tough going here for Pinizzato.
Pinizzato with 1 strikeout so far, make it 2. And 2 outs. There's
There
the
it
second
is.
strikeout.
She had to work for this one. Just working the outer half.
Now coming in for batter's box, number 12, Ryland DeCock.
2 outs now for Pinizzato and her East team. Ryland DeCock coming up to bat now. Takes a strike. DeCock has attended a Spanish immersion school since kindergarten. Speaks that language fluently. Good take.
I love seeing that changeup from Pinizzato. See the frustration with not getting the call. But I would just continue to throw it.
Up high, gets the swing.
Well, because even though you don't get the strike call that you wanted, it's the setup, and it makes your next pitch look that much faster. You can see the late decision from DeCock.
There's the strike. Pinizzotto striking out the final 2 batters of that at bat. And the score remains 1-0.
Well, we are in championship play, and if you're watching Pinizzotto right now in the circle, she's bringing the emotion. This tells you how much this World Series means to these young women. Fire me up, let's go.
Coming into the batter's box for the East. Left fielder number 10, Abigail.
East coming up to bat right now. As we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning, a pitcher's duel so far. 1-0 Central out in front. And a quick out. Wilmore with little trouble making that play.
For West Suburban League, the pitcher is the batter, number 9, Reese Pinizzotto.
Tough to get a hit on this field. Pinizzotto up to bat now. This is typically the spot where Jersey Bop would have batted, but was injured and taken out of the lineup. Pinizzotto swings and misses. Outside. Kinsey got the other game. Philippines and Puerto Rico. It's still low scoring over there on the right side of your screen.
I kind of had a feeling that this one would be low scoring. Faith Tamba going the distance for the Philippines. They are the home team. And we'll keep an eye on this one.
On the left side of your screen, Pinizzotto takes a ball for 3-1.
Seeing how tight these games have been. There's little room for error. And you're trying to make it through this single elimination bracket.
Pinizzotto punches that into left field. And what a catch by Zoe Cole, because this time of day, you are staring right into the sun. Did she catch the sun there, Kinsey?
Catch the sun, that's right. Yeah, you could see how she was dealing with the sun. She's missing it a little bit and then recovers so nicely. I love her yelling out to her team like, woo, I got it, let's go.
No shades. That was a great effort. Ferguson fouls the first pitch off.
Get it out front. Get it out front. Got good D-low, okay?
Ferguson, a big Penn State fan. Strike 2. Ferguson, the player for Pennsylvania that also competes in wrestling. She's doing a good job wrestling with these pitches, fights that one off. That's on the ground to second base. Good stop by Connell, but just couldn't quite get possession of the ball, but she kept it from getting into the outfield.
Oh, she wanted that one back.
So Ferguson safely on for Pennsylvania.
She had a beat on it, just couldn't get a beat on it with her hand.
Ireland Scott, final batter in the continuous batting order for the East. Goes after the first pitch. East trying to get a rally going here with 2 outs. Got a runner on. One and two. Good to see Scott up to bat. She got a little injured in center field earlier and came out of the game. Strike 3. The pitchers have been the focal point so far. 1-0 after 3.
When you got an ace in the circle, you have a chance. Both of these teams are dueling. Lucy Baker with her first strikeout of the ball game.
Central coming to bat with a 1-0 lead, and Mallory Dutler's brother right there supporting her. That's either Sam or Andrew. She has 2 older brothers, but unless he is not telling the truth, he screams, "She's my sister!"
Yeah.
And got a laugh from Mallory.
And he's just trying to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Brother, get ready.
Get
Into the batter's
sister
box.
nice and loose for her first
Number
AB of the ball
16,
game.
Mallory Dutler.
Dutler, the final batter in there.
There it is. Could you hear it?
There we go.
Oh, so good.
See if it works. It's been tough for anybody to get a hit so far today. Dutler also plays volleyball. She has a younger sister, Claire, in addition to the 2 older brothers. Takes a strike, 1-1. Dutler 2 for 4 this week, a couple of RBIs and a run. Takes another strike. Well, Pinizzotto is just firing it in there. Strike 3. Pinizzotto has now struck out the last 3 batters she's faced and 4 of the last 5.
For Central.
She's just painting it perfectly on the outside part of the plate. Just can't get any better than that. Yeah, she's heating up.
Top of the 4th inning, and now the top of the batting order for the 2nd time for Michigan. That is hit through the infield for a base hit by B. Wright. So they get their leadoff batter on. 1 out.
Second time through the lineup facing Pinizzotto, so adjustments, we'll keep an eye on what those are going to be for Michigan. But first pitch, all over it on time. Nice piece there from Wright.
Lucy Baker up to bat now. We know about her little brothers in the stands. It's good brother support for this Michigan team.
Like the brothers are all trying to one-up each other in the stands. I'm here for it. Bring the energy.
Lucy's brothers are almost naked up there. There they are.
A little bit more tame right now than when we saw them last inning.
They don't know they're on camera.
That's the point, yep.
Baker, the batter, wants that over again. 1-2.
Like the little bunt and run action was on.
Base runner is Wright at first. Baker, the batter, 1 out. And that is hit deep into center field. On the run is Mash. Pennsylvania will hold the runners, or excuse me, Central will hold the runners at 2nd and 3rd. So a double by Lucy Baker.
Well, why sneaky bunt when you can smoke a double? Lucy Baker, she's 2 for 2, and she's hit 2 different pitches from Reese Pinizzotto in the circle. She sat on a changeup in her first AB very well for a sharp single, and so that kind of takes that pitch away a little bit. She's looking hard, and she gets what she wants. And this is a great opportunity right now for this Michigan offense.
1 out, runners at 2nd and 3rd. And Lila Connell up to bat. Connell faked bunt, pulled it back. Ball 1. Connell has home run power. Two 2-0 the count to Connell. And takes a strike. Over on the right side of your screen now, they're down to the last out possibly there for the Philippines to try to meet California in the semis tomorrow. Two count to Connell on the left side of your screen.
Philippines coming down to the bottom of their lineup. We know how good the top of that lineup is. They can find a way to pass the bat to get to the top with 2 outs. Ooh, big breath there.
Big pitch here on the left side of your screen, 3-2. Connell stays alive in the at-bat, chased that one up high and fouled it off.
Oh, this is the way to go right here. There's just, I mean, this is it, right? This is the World Series, single elimination. Great situation in our game, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Philippines, and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico needs 1 out, 1 pitch.
Connell draws the walk on field 1, and so the bases are loaded now for Central. And a timeout call. There'll be a visit to the circle. There's a dangerous situation here for the team from Pennsylvania. Central has loaded the bases with 1 out.
Puerto Rico, they almost had out number 3 right there. In the glove and out. Oh man, just overran it.
And if you're watching, you can flip over and watch that game in its entirety here on ESPN Plus. You can pick your field, watch the whole game.
No way, there it is. That's a double. What an at-bat.
So again, you can watch that game as much as you want, full screen if you have ESPN Plus, which you obviously do if you're watching this. But now back to our dedicated field. Lily Tuttle up to bat, bases loaded, 1 out. Central with a 1-0 lead after a visit to the circle. He's trying to settle down and get out of this. Tuttle takes a strike. Tuttle also a potential home run hitter. And that is up high, ball 2. This could be tricky. A walk would bring in a run for Central.
All right, down on field 2, 2 outs, and the Philippines tied up in the bottom of the 7th. Unbelievable, look at the slide.
Again, that's on the other field. And there's a strike. 3-2 here on this field. Bases loaded, another big pressure pitch coming. And the run walked in. 2-0 Central. And it looks like we may have a change in the circle. Penizato has walked the last 2 batters. Is going to come out of the game at pitcher, but they can put her so many different places in the field. She is a fantastic player. Penizato getting a nice hug from catcher Addie Hines.
Just lifting her up, I love it.
So Penizato will come off the field, and coming into the game out of the dugout is Olivia O'Rourke. So O'Rourke in the circle, and we'll be right back.
Well, it's a deep pitching staff for Pennsylvania. They've got a lot of options, but it's been a lot of Pinizzotto and O'Rourke that have been leading the way in the bullpen. But bases loaded, going to the pitcher that does have the most innings for Pennsylvania. We talked about how good Reese Pinizzotto has been, but O'Rourke, she's been just as good for Pennsylvania.
Inside, called a strike. Breslin B-Dog Wilcox up to bat. Bases loaded, 1 out. Central has scored another run here to take a 2-0 lead. O'Rourke coming over from first base. Another 3-1 count with the bases loaded. They just walked in a run. Pressure on O'Rourke right now. That is popped up to second base. And the catch made by Ferguson. So 2 outs. Bases remain loaded.
It's a good job. O'Rourke just coming in, showing a different look. Working an easy out to our infield.
Peyton Steenstra up to bat. Steenstra takes a strike. Base hit would increase the lead for Michigan. O'Rourke settling in now, 0-2. Popped up into shallow center field, and Mash gets a good jump, makes the catch. So Michigan leaves 3 on, but Pennsylvania got to start scoring some runs as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Got a pitcher's duel in Kirkland between Pennsylvania and Michigan. But it is time for Pennsylvania to find an answer. It has been all Michigan so far. 2 runs, 1 in the first, 1 in the 4th. And Lucy Baker, one of the aces here at the World Series. She's got a little bit of cushion to work with.
Back to the top of the batting order for Pennsylvania. Cam Mash, their leadoff batter, up now. Nickname is Sticks. She normally wears number 11 in honor of that nickname. She's a master egg maker and brownie maker. It's her special talent. Behind in the count now to Baker, 0-2. Winner of this game will play North Carolina tomorrow on this field in the semifinals. Both semifinals on this field tomorrow. Up high, 2-2. If you're watching this game, you need to get another device so you can watch both of the games at the same time on different devices on ESPN Plus. Every game streaming. That is ripped out to left field, and another great catch by Zoe Cole. Sun doesn't bother her.
Well, she's got the shades on now. She didn't have the shades in the last inning, but she's making these plays with sunglasses or without them. This ball was absolutely smashed by Cam Mash. Big first out.
Roberts takes the ball. 1 out. Roberts drew a walk in her first at bat. And that is hit right to second base. Connell barely had to move.
Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
2 down quickly.
Pitcher is the batter number 12, Olivia O'Rourke.
Lucy Baker, only 1 strikeout so far in this ball game, but she has been confidently pitching to contact and using her defense.
Gets a strike on the corner to O'Rourke. Another strike. 0-2. Baker working on trying to get another strikeout. Bring her team back up to bat. Hit sharply into right field. That'll be a base hit. O'Rourke did a good job to get to first base. Good heads up play by Cribbs just to make that throw over to first in case the runner's not going very fast. So base hit for O'Rourke, and it keeps the at-bat alive. Hines will be the next batter. Hines normally wears 57. Is that going to get through? Yes. So 2 balls into right field account for both hits here. And runners at first and second for this Pennsylvania team. So the leading run, the go-ahead run at the plate, Reagan Bills. That's chopped to shortstop. She'll make the throw to first. And Central gets out of it. Pennsylvania struggling to score runs. Lucy Baker and the Michigan D just too tough. Central hanging on to a 2-0 lead. The team from Michigan leading the East, represented by Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And we are now into the top of the 5th inning.
Got another change.
See the boards and place your bids. Let's honor Tom Tyler by filling the bid sheet, raising a whole lot of money
Barnes coming to third
for the Davis family.
and Pinozato's going to left. That's
Now pitching for East, Brent Roberts.
So a couple of changes they're getting straightened out in the field. It's like Roberts is moving to catcher. Up to bat now is Lily Lubbers. So Roberts now catching O'Rourke, and they've moved Pinozzato to left field. Pinozzato was the starting pitcher earlier. So 2 defensive changes. Lubbers the batter. 0-2 the count. Pops that high up in the air. And well, there was a little miscommunication there between the pitcher and the catcher.
Yeah, but in championship play, that ball's got to be caught. Someone's got to be the leader and have the louder voice. That was an out.
Still an 0-2 count, now 1-2. Lubbers, big outdoors person, likes to camp, snowmobile. Yeah, dangerous take, but it worked out. It's a ball, 2-2. Lubbers and her team up 2-0 here in the top of the 5th. Goes after that for the strikeout.
First look at a strikeout from O'Rourke in relief. You see the spin going upstairs, getting a big swing and a miss.
Izzy Wilmore.
Izzy Wilmore coming up to bat to face O'Rourke. Wilmore, a lifelong Little League player, started when she was 5 years old, the batter. And she nails that out into center field for a clean base hit. First hit of the day for Wilmore. And the runner on with 1 out.
First pitch, new pitcher. Doesn't matter, she is on time. See how strong her right arm was, her right hand to get to that pitch. That's a little bit up in the zone. So sweet up the middle.
Delaney Cribbs up to bat now, try to move over Wilmore. Cribbs takes a strike. Cribbs got a base hit in her first at bat. Slaps that over the pitcher's head. Coming in from short is Bills. Gets the force at second. Cribbs makes it down to first on the fielder's choice.
Left fielder number 7, Zoe Cole.
So 2 outs, and Zoe Cole stepping in with the runner on first. Cole struck out when she was up. That was against Pinozzato. Runner going, and we'll have no trouble getting to second. Cribbs safely at second. 2 outs with a 2-1 count. And a strike 2.
Ooh, just missed. There's been a lot of really borderline pitches in this inning.
Full count. O'Rourke trying to work out of this with 2 outs and get back up to bat. And she does it. Strikeout by O'Rourke. Central leaves one on. And the Pennsylvania Bats have got to wake up. Bottom of the 5th, they trail by 2.
Yeah, defensively, Pennsylvania, they've been having it going. O'Rourke in relief, her second strikeout. But to your point, Sam, we've got to find the bats for Pennsylvania.
Well, back here it's 2-0, but on the other field, we just had a dramatic end of the game.
So you see the extra innings, bottom of the 8th for the Philippines. The bases were loaded, and how about a little walk-off single? And the celebration is on for the Philippines. They were down 1-0 going into the 7th when they tied it, forced extras, and this is what it's all about. Oh, this is a ball game where you just hate for someone to lose, but man, what a celebration here for the Philippines and heartbreak for Puerto Rico.
So Philippines will meet California in one semifinal tomorrow. North Carolina will meet the winner of this game. So this is the last semifinalist to be determined. California and Philippines will meet at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. And then North Carolina will meet the winner of the game we're watching right now after.
Well, look, that matchup between California, who has one of the best offenses here in this World Series, versus the ace for Philippines, Faith Tamba. Yeah, I'll be sat for that one.
Back here on our field, still trying to determine our final semifinalist. 2-1 count to Westover. I think this Pennsylvania team, they really missed Jersey Bop's bat today. Bop injured before the game, and a strikeout. Westover goes down swinging, 1 out.
Yeah, because a rally has been hard to come by against Lucy Baker. That's just her second strikeout of the day, but she has just been keeping this Pennsylvania offense in check. It's been pretty simple, right? Just hit your spots, feed your defense, get some weak contact.
Sweeney fouls that off. So if Sweeney can teach herself guitar, we'll see if she can figure out a way to get a hit here. Gets that right back up to Baker. Baker with a smooth play, made a tough grounder look easy. And 2 outs. So down to Abby Clark to try to get something going for this Pennsylvania team.
Third base number 10, Abigail Clark.
Clark fouls that off. Not enough room to work with there for Wilmore. She had good pursuit. That is hit sharply, but not too sharply for Brooklyn Wright. Wright steals a hit from Clark. Another great defensive play from the shortstop, Brooklyn B. Wright.
Quick little 3 up, 3 down for Michigan is exactly what they needed. And this is just right place, right time for Brooklyn Wright at shortstop.
Two 2-0 Michigan leading Pennsylvania as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Want to see some girls with game? Tune into an exciting summer of softball and visit littleleaguesoftball.org for great content, information about starting a softball league, and more. So back here at Everest Park, first pitch swing. DeCock makes contact and is thrown out. So quickly 1 out.
That brings up number 16, Mallory Jutler.
Mallory's bro, you can hear him. You can't see him, but you can hear him yell, "That's my sister," every time that Mallory gets up to the plate. There's no shortage of family support here in Kirkland.
No. Great support here. Dutler fouls that off. There's Big Bro. She's got 2. We're not sure which one that is.
Yeah, but Big Bro, he needs a hit. He needs a hit like he needs air.
Andrew is 16. Sam is 18. Not sure which brother that is. O'Rourke trying to fool Duttler. Doesn't work. 1-2 the count. There she went. And there's the strikeout. So 2 down as we go to the top of the batting order now. Brooklyn B. Wright coming up to bat. Wright's made a fantastic defensive play in this game. Also has a hit.
Shortstop number 3, Brooklyn Wright.
This is the combination, Brooklyn Wright, and behind her on deck, Lucy Baker. The 2 runs on the board have come from these 2 hitters.
Nice pitch from O'Rourke. But it's called a ball, 2-0. Off the hands, that's popped up to third base. And Clark can't make the catch. Again, that's that side of the field where you are looking right up into the sun as you pursue the ball.
Yeah, and so if you're dealing with the sun, you can see pre-pitch Roberts, her hands were down around her legs. As a fielder, if the sun is an issue, you need to start with your hands around your face. So that way you can use your glove very quickly if there is a ball hit that way.
So runner on first now for Michigan. And Lucy Baker up to bat. Perfect today. A single, a double. See if she can get the triple here. This is the final quarterfinal game to be played. Winner will meet North Carolina tomorrow. Throw down to first, getting back quickly is Wright.
She does have 2 stolen bases this World Series, so some good speed at first base.
A 1-2 count to Baker.
Ooh, she's swinging it. She's seeing it really well, just missing a couple of pitches underneath it. We saw the foul ball to the right side, now to the left side. This is her first AB and her first look at O'Rourke. Was 2 for 2 off of the starter for Pennsylvania, Pinizzato.
Grounder to third. Clark rifles it over and makes the play. Nice throw from Clark to get a speedy Baker out at first base. So Pennsylvania will be coming to bat, bottom of the 6th, trailing 2-0.
here in the bottom of the sixth.
Pennsylvania down to their last 2 at-bats to try to make up this 2-0 deficit. They are without one of their best hitters today in Jersey Bop, who was injured before the game today. And it's definitely made a difference. Haven't had that firepower in the batting order. And Lucy Baker has just been excellent in the circle. Pinizzotto up to bat now. Pinizzotto, her mom is a good player. She learned the game from her mother, Mom Brianne. Baker ahead in the count again, 1-2. A lot of the players on this Pennsylvania team won the Little League Softball World Series last year in Greenville and now have aged up into Junior League. Inside, full count.
There's only been 1 walk on the day from Lucy Baker. It was in the first inning.
Yeah, just the second batter she faced. Gives up a walk here. Tying run coming to the plate. Kylie Ferguson.
Well, that's a walk that I'm just going to put a little underline next to. We're getting late in this ball game, and Pennsylvania, it is desperation hours where they have got to find themselves in a rally, and a lot of times a free pass to lead off an inning, that'll do it.
Ferguson did get a hit in her only other at bat today. Scott is on deck. This is the bottom of the batting order, but they've been productive today. Baker charges in, makes the throw to first. They get the out at first, but Pinizzotto is able to get down to second. So 1 out with Scott coming to bat.
That's as good as a sacrifice bunt. Get that runner into scoring position.
Number 6, Ireland Scott.
See the big breath from Lucy Baker. I just feel like she brings a calmness that you can feel when she's in the circle. I mean, this is a very stressful situation. She fields her position so well. She's so fun to watch, obviously, at the plate as well. 2 for 2, or 2 hits on the day, now 2 for 3.
And that left side of the infield and outfield, they're staring right into the sun on any pop fly. Baker works ahead, 0-2. See those shadows directly behind the players.
Well, I would love to see some visors. Like, where are the hats? Let's get our visors on.
Still 0-2 to Ireland Scott. Leadoff batter Cameron Mash on deck. 1 out. And Baker gets the strikeout. 2 down.
That's what I'm talking about. She's just a cool customer. 3rd strikeout for Lucy Baker. Giving up that leadoff walk as a pitcher. You have to dig a little deeper to get out of the jam that, of course, you kind of did yourself with that leadoff walk. We'll see if Lucy can do it.
Pinizzotto, the base runner in scoring position for Pennsylvania. She's at second. Another strike thrown by Baker. Mash looking for her first hit of the game. Could possibly drive in a run. 0-2.
Just love the little reset. Just drop the shoulders, big breath.
Foul back out of play. The catch.
Let's go. Big fist pump.
It's been that kind of day for Central so far.
Getting a little smile out of Lucy in the circle.
1-2 pitch, 2 outs. Stick smash. Staying alive.
Yeah, she is right there. I mean, she's been under the last couple of foul balls. This is where I'd love to see an off-speed pitch from Baker. There's so many of these pitchers that I can think of in the World Series. We've been calling all these games. They're so good with their location, competitors. Just the next step is developing that off speed. Oh, there's an attempt at it right there.
In the dirt, 2-2.
Changeup is the first pitch that you should learn as you're kind of growing through your development as a pitcher.
Mash hits that to left field and just foul. That was a few feet. If she had straightened it out from it, at least getting to the fence. But now back to the drawing board for Cam stick smash. Count 2-2, 2 outs, runner at second. Bottom of the 6th inning. Off her hands, and that is an easy 3rd out. Wilmore makes the play. Central will be looking for some insurance as they will come to the plate in the top of the 7th. Back here in Kirkland, Washington, we are heading into the final inning to determine our final semifinalist in this year's Junior League Softball World Series. California, Philippines, North Carolina all have booked spots in the semis tomorrow, and it'll either be Pennsylvania or Michigan joining them. Pennsylvania representing the East, Michigan representing the Central region. And right now, Central is up 2-0 in the top of the 7th. Lila Connell coming up to bat, drew a walk in her last at bat. Central scored a run in the 1st and 4th That's been the only scoring in this game. Watch out.
Well, Lila walked in her last at bat. You can kind of tell that Pennsylvania wanting to be a little careful with her because this is the offensive leader for Michigan. She leads the team with 7 hits, which is good for second in this World Series.
Goes after the 3-0 pitch.
Love it.
Puts it into left field for the single.
That's a confident hitter right there.
She knew she was going to get a strike thrown.
Stepping up to the plate now, third base number 15, Lily Tuttle.
Tuttle up to bat now, trying to keep the rally going here in the top of the 7th. Tuttle's been on base in both at bats, reached on an error and a walk, looking for her first hit. Little though, 2-1. And Tuttle has home run power, hit a over the fence homer during the state tournament. And a 3-1 count. Runner at first for Central. That is fouled off. Nice catch.
Hey, you're good, Tuttle. You're good.
A fantastic catch. Cam Westover getting a good jump on it.
You can see where she started. She starts behind the base, has to run around it. Yeah, good hustle.
Boy, that was a big out. Wilcox up to bat now. Runner still on first, strike 1. The runner is Lila Connell.
Wrestling Wilcox.
Team from Michigan. She's a Detroit Lion fan. Holds off on that swing. Wilcox hits it on the ground to third, throw to second in time. They get the force there. Clark, the third baseman, makes the play to second for the second out. And so the runner remains Lila Connell, stuck on first. But she'll get a courtesy runner now.
Running in first base for Central, Lila Connell. Into the batter's box, center field, number 9, Peyton Steenstra.
Steenstra up to bat.
Steenstra, she's 0 for 2, but both of her outs have been loud outs. Deep fly balls to center field.
O'Rourke. A lot of heat on that pitch. East has one more at bat to try to catch Michigan. Oh, nice pitch. Steenstra giving props to the pitcher on this one.
Oh, look at an off-speed pitch. Really haven't seen this a whole lot from O'Rourke. She's been working through this lineup against Michigan. One time through, now turning it over for the second time.
And O'Rourke gets Steenstra swinging. So the season comes down to this next at-bat for Pennsylvania.
We'll see if this last strikeout from O'Rourke can spark a little momentum for Pennsylvania. They need it. They need 2 to keep their season alive. Well, Michigan is loving the performance from their ace, Lucy Baker, in the circle. She has 3 strikeouts, but this is a high-stakes game, and I just feel like the way that she has come into this game, she has kept it cool. Her team has had her back with a couple of runs on the board, but the way that she has performed, she's gotten out of some jams, and you can just tell the team is feeding off of what she has been bringing in the circle.
Through 1 pitch already. It's 1-0. Season coming down to this at-bat. Bren Roberts up to bat. East has to score 2 runs to keep the game going, 3 to win it. And a strike by Baker. Roberts hits it short, right, makes the throw to first, 1 down.
You can tell that Michigan, they're loose. We knew that this was going to be a tight ball game. This is the 2-3 seed in our pool, and it has delivered.
O'Rourke up to bat, hits it right, back to right. Deja vu, 2 outs.
I love to see the smile from Lucy Baker, feeding her defense, letting right just go to work. But it's been so fun to watch the demeanor of Lucy, because if you look at her face, you would not know the score.
You're right. So stoic.
Yeah.
They're 1 out away from the semis, Central. Hines up to bat to try to start the rally for Pennsylvania. Hines gets this through, and a base hit for Hines. The tying run coming to the plate for the East.
Got to start it somewhere, and 2 outs. You still have life to go. Addie Hines, her 2nd hit of the ball game. There was some determination behind that swing. That ball was hit very hard.
Reagan Bills talking to manager Rick Roberts down there. So this could be the final at bat, unless she's able to get on. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, runner on. Central, the team in the field, up 2-0. Winner goes to the semis tomorrow against North Carolina. And a strike. That is hit out into left center field. Ball gets away from the center fielder. They will bring a run in, and it is a one-run game. Reagan Bills celebrating that hit to save the game so far for her team.
Well, Sam, we have talked about a couple of times that there's a lot of this core team that won the Little League World Series a season ago for Pennsylvania, and two of those key members are Adeline Hines and Reagan Bills. So those are two winners, right? There's 2 outs, season on the line, and these two come through.
Meeting time out in the circle as the tensions are high right now. As Coach Wilcox out talking to her team in the circle. East trying to get the rally going here. A runner on second, 2 outs. It's a one-run game now. The tying run is at second. The winning run is at the plate.
First base, number 8.
Cam Westover up to bat with 2 outs. A pressure-packed moment.
Ooh, that was a hack.
Westover 1 for 2 today. Two, Baker ahead in the count. The Westover's fouled off both pitches.
Man, Westover is just right there. She's taking some big breaths.
3 straight foul balls.
And 2 of them, I mean, making me a little nervous if I'm Baker, right? Just underneath it, fouled straight back.
Did she go? No. Season saved by the restraint from Westover. 1 and 2, the count remains, 2 outs, runner on second. East is down a run, and the game is on the line. Westover takes the pitch. Baker sinks down. Thought she had the 3rd strike.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a strike. That is a ball, but that's a gutsy take because it's close.
So the battle continues. 2 and 2, 2 outs. That gets by the catcher. So a full count now, and Reagan Bills is at 3rd base. Base hit ties the game. They got the first 2 batters out very quickly. Lucy Baker with a full count gets the strikeout, and Central is moving to the semifinals.
Well, Lucy Baker fan club, stand up. What a performance. Just digging so deep. This is only her 4th strikeout, but getting those Ks when she needed them, and the emotion, the party, the celebration for Michigan. What a win.
And what a fantastic season for Pennsylvania. They were the Little League softball champions last year of the world. And so many of them came back. They made the Junior League World Series on their first try. But it is this Central team showing a lot of heart today. They led from the very beginning and never surrendered that lead under pressure. So here's our semis. California against the Philippines at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. And then this Michigan team will face North Carolina at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Ooh, give me Addie Lauder versus Lucy Baker tomorrow, North Carolina and Michigan. That's the game that you and I will be on. And of course, California, one of the best offenses here in the World Series against Faith Tamba, the biggest strikeout threat for the Philippines. Ooh, it'll be a good one.
Central holding up under pressure as they get the job done in the bottom of the 7th inning. So our semifinals are set. Join us tomorrow at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. For Kenzie Fowler and our entire team here, I'm Sam Gore saying thanks for joining us, everybody. See you tomorrow for Semifinal Friday.